Good morning everyone and welcome to you in today's Bitcoin daily update. Hope you're all doing very well. As always, Bitcoin is getting a bit of a reclaim here, of a sign of strength. That's very good and very nice to see. We have a gap, by the way, just above here, so if we get acceptance in it, we're going to feel it, as you can see, just right there. We have this lovely gap just above, so if we get acceptance inside on the gap in the CME here, if we get acceptance above 114 to 300 basically, we are going to 114,300. We're going to go towards 117,300 at the very least. Okay, so this is very important here above us. We are Friday, a pump on Friday. Why not? That would be good to get a nice sign of strength here. But anyways. So what happened here basically since the last update? So in the last update we was around there, okay? So we've got basically, as I said in Discord, I want to get something bigger here to the upside to really take a short trade, because right now we are just testing so much the resistance here that this is the only short, good short here will be to get something big here to the upside, either a swing through pan, either a failed auction. So we'd ended up here in a nice failed auction here. And yeah, very simply in the end we've got a complex, we have this resistance basically, as you can see the red box. We go above, we've failed to push higher basically, so failed auction. Okay, as I said, we break the view up, we look for the daily negative path control. So break the view up here, look for the daily negative path control, flip the support and the resistance into resistance again. Here you can see we go above, fail to push above, go below, flip into resistance, and get the drop down to the daily negative path control. Here, what happened overnight? Well, again, exactly the same here. This was a zone of price. Oops, this was, yes, just right here. This was a zone of price, basically. Okay, so at the time here, this was not that high. You've got also, if I'm correct, the latest uptrend. Sorry. So yeah, you've got this, well, no, it was this, by the way, here. So you've got an incorrect view up from the low here, plus the Valera high, plus the daily negative path control, sorry. From here, you go below, you stop all the early longs that came in here, where the DNPOC was not hit yet, basically. Stop all the early longs, absorption, bit of weakness here to the downside, and overnight here, you've got this massive reclaim. Flip again the target into support, because you could view this basically if you pull now the fixed range from the latest uptrend. Okay, you've got this point of control Valera low zone. Okay, plus if you pull this on the right, you've got this lovely zone here of support. Okay, to not lose again. So you've got all of this, that was a zone of support. Again, so go below, reclaim, flip into support, and bounce. Exactly the same approach that we've got during the drop here basically. But yeah, all of this happened at night. So yeah, little bit more complex to trade, but it's all good. So let's get rid of all of this. We don't care anymore now. Let's get rid of that. This we can remove, and the chart looks much better now. Perfect. Is the microphone working well, by the way? Is it a good one? Yes. Sorry, yeah, it is. Alright, so we have the next resistance that is basically, so as I said in the last updates already, we have this first resistance above us. Okay, so it will be basically a swing through pan of the top, plus the anchorage view up from the all-time high. This is a valid target. The only thing is, I don't really like the confluence with this. Okay, I don't really like the confluence with this one. We have no fixed range, well, values here. Let me just see here on the oneer. Yeah, no, there is nothing here. And the top of the, the acceptance is right 14 to right 17. So right 14 here to right 17. Yeah, so again, it is. Again, we are going to see here, this is a zone of resistance, so it's a confluence to add in addition to the resistance we're having just above. Okay, we'll have the top, the bottom, sorry, of the gap into this first resistance. So it adds a little bit more strength to this resistance. But again, if we get acceptance into the gap here, so to speak, if we get some candle close inside on the forward time frame, by the way, if we get acceptance inside here on the forward time frame, we are definitely going towards this top of the gap basically. This is as simple as that. And even if we failed, if we get acceptance, fail, we might go again later for the top of the gap basically. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. So yeah, this is the plan, and when we got acceptance into the gap, we're going to go and fill it. So we're going to look for the top of the gap basically, and the top of the gap is sitting around 17,300. So yeah, basically into the next resistance we have planned. So this one, honestly, it's very unlikely we reject from it, but who knows? You know, it's Friday, so maybe we're going to get acceptance into the gap. Fail because it's Friday, so no enough strange basically, so we reject a bit, and later Monday we're going to go and fill everything. But yeah, that is the plan basically for above. If we manage to go above the gap, basically we'll look for this resistance. If this one is broken, we look for the next one. Very simple thing. And if this one is broken, we look for a very new all-time high. As simple as that. Yeah, so now for the supports, let me update the levels first of all. Took levels, so daily level here. I don't care. Let's go here and show you that. There is one 9.8, so it's okay, so 109, 800 took the NPOC. Then do we have any naked session point of control? Yes, 110 to 50. Then we have one here, 111 430. We can get rid of this one. Printed a pool again yesterday. So of course, if we have to be, because these are some fireways up here, okay, so if we have to be in something like an ABC zigzag or an impulsive to the upside, if this right here was, normally this is a correction, right, because we took the highs now, so if we have to be in a longer correction, for example an A, B, and then a C to the upside, we are going to make, for example, an A, B, C flat or a double EXY like this. So that's why, again, we can look for a short into the bottom of the gap and into this resistance. That maybe will offer a short for the weekend, for example, as now it's Friday. There will be get a lack of strength, basically, for a continuation up here. Yeah, anyways. So if we pull back from here, just... Where is the top there? Here. So yeah, if we pull back from here, what target we can look for here? Yeah, well, the only good target for me will be this. If this is lost, yeah, this is the only target, honestly, and if this is lost, we can look for a new low. As simple as that. And so if we go for a new low, we can very simply look for the next target we have planned on a higher time from here. So let's go to 4s and let's go with the long number 2. So we've got the first long trade, upper part of the target that got hit, and we did bounce off it, and the next target is basically the bottom part of the big target here, that is with the monthly negative half control, value low, and yeah, 1618 of the big ABC flat here to the downside. Sorry again. So yeah, these are the targets. I mean, this is the target basically to the downside. We have the targets above us. We have the gap. All of this, the wave. Still, it's possible to be in this wave 4 here. There will be in that case a double EXY instead of an ABC flat for a longer wave 5 next. And again, if we bounce and bounce and bounce higher from here, the wave 4, the wave 5 was in. And again, I'm taking this wave 4 and C to the downside completed, but I am aware of that there are resistance that we need to break to really go for the wave 5 next. Okay, there are big resistance we have planned above that we need to break to really look for a new all-time high. So before to look for this wave 5 here, we can look for a possible ABC zigzag like this, and we can look for a short here into the target we have planned. Okay, this is what I'm going to look for like in the time. That's why I'm telling you this. I'm not going to look directly for the wave 5 in no shorts at all. I'm going to look for shorts into the resistance we have planned, and if we get a brilliant reaction from any of the targets basically we have planned, the resistance we have planned, I'm going to take the short. And yeah, I'm gonna look for the C wave down here, because these are 5 ways down. That will be for an ABC zigzag. And if we have to be super bearish, again, hopefully not, but that's something possible, we can look for an even bigger drop with the 5 ways down. And so these 5 ways are going to print a bigger next, oops, ABC extra. Okay, so let me get rid of this. There we go. So yeah, we're done for Bitcoin. Honestly, Ethereum did got the pullback from the resistance we have planned. So let me just show you this real quick. You know, we've got two resistance plan, the first one, the second one here. We've got the pullback from the third one, now the first one, sorry. Now we are bouncing around. Basically, we're just yeah, range bound, totally range bound. What happened there? We've got a triple wave up. Geez, sorry. Boom, let's do this. Again, if we have to bounce like this, it's possible we can be, like, it's possible that we have done a double EXY. You have the first, second with a correction, and then you get the third, and if we have to be in an impulse, we can look for the 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's possible. In any case, what can I say? We've got a pullback from the resistance. Basically, went back down into our target where we've got the long trade. So that was a take profit 1, right? And now just have to wait and see. As simple as that. Again, we can come once more inside here. It's fine. Okay. This is still a good resistance. Oops. And if we go above, well, we can look for this nice target above. And if this is broken, then yes, we can look for a new all-time high. And this time for a new all-time high, it will be nice to get a really good, nice breakout to the upside to really get a big continuation here. That would be cool. Otherwise, yeah, looking still for the same with the wave. Oh, I removed this, by the way. This is Coinbase. There we go. So yeah, that's it for me for today. So hope you all enjoyed. Take care of you as always. Have a nice weekend ahead. By the way, just a quick reminder, I won't be here next week. Do we have any news today? Yes. By the way, we have some news. So 2:30 UTC plus 2. Let's add this. 2:25 as always, 5 minutes before. And yeah, so I won't be here next week. I will be on vacation. So yeah, no any update in Discord, on YouTube, nowhere. And I will be back on the 15th or 16th of September. So yeah, the next update might not be on the next Monday, on the Monday 15th. It might be on the Tuesday 16th or even Wednesday. I'll let you know in any case. So yeah, have a brilliant day, weekend ahead, and a week ahead, by the way. Take care of you, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.